nice.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this impromptu session of Curses, also maybe vampires, because we had some time before Starfinder, and Group 1 didn't get to do a thing when I had to cancel the other weekend because of stuff. So, we're going to do that now. Where we last left off, the group was visiting the church, Arthur in search of Pi, possibly Nicholas less so, but sort of still. Gan kind of just hoping to get some answers and some help of a non-freaky townsfolk nature, and Ollie just kind of along for the ride, still in awe that he has escaped the heck house that he has been trapped in for all this time. Um, Upon coming to the church, she found the doors open and a long trail of dust all throughout, with only a couple of footprints in a very specific track line along the floor. Arthur heard sounds coming from one of the rooms and discovered a trap door that was covered with chains, which the footprints did in fact lead up to and away from several times. And engaged in conversation with somebody purporting to be a child that is trapped in the cellar. While doing so, Ollie had a look around and managed to find himself about almost face to face with what looks like a zombie dressed in stained clergyman's clothes that is rising from a pew to start ambling towards him. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a good old initiative roll. But first, let me clear the turn order from last time. Move all turns, clear list, clear. Okay, ready.
Okay. And Nicholas has the Vigilant Blessing.
Yes.
Nicholas has Vigilant Blessing.
Oh, no.
Oh no, Zombie and Ollie both have the same initiative roll. Oh no.
It's got the higher dex.
Okay, and that was rolled with initiative. Or with advantage. At 18.
Okie dokie.
Oh, 20! Woo!
Oh,
Woo.
that's nice.
Too bad you're
Never
only
rolled
gonna.
that high!
Too bad you're only gonna use it to bust out of the out of the thingy. Also, Ollie, you didn't have to roll again. I was just making a joke about how you and the zombie are going to be going at the same time. Alright, descending.
Yes.
Alrighty. Arthur, so you're up first. What you doing?
I wanna try to pry the chains open with my greatsword.
Alright, that's going to be a strength check.
Drink.
If you roll a natural 1, I'm breaking your sword.
Oi! My sword! Don't give!
At least it's not your pie. Um, but yeah, you try to pry the chains up with your sword, and you hear them groan, and the wood around them gives a slight cracking noise, but you can't seem to pry the chains up and off of the door too well.
Can I try to... Like... I try anything else on it?
Um,
Within my turn, I mean.
it depends on what you want to try. Let me know what your idea is, and I'll tell you if you still have enough time to try to do it for your turn.
Mm. Um, I was thinking of trying a cold spell, but I don't actually have a cold spell, so...
So I guess we're not doing a cold spell.
yeah, no.
Could always
Um...
yell something if you want to. That's a free action.
Uh, Ollie, do you still have the crowbar? That's it.
Ollie's typing a response.
Oh, okay.
Ollie does have the
Okay.
crowbar, but Ollie is all the way in the hallway and probably currently petrified in fright from a zombie.
Well, Arthur yelled for the crowbar, that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Would
Nick.
he remember that he has a crowbar too? Um, mm,
Nicholas, you are
not
up.
actually.
Okay. Cool. I am. Do I know what's going on over here?
Over where Ollie is?
Yeah, with what's going on in this area by Ollie and the zombie.
I think last time we were here, he yelled something. Oh, you didn't say anything yet? Okay. Hasn't said anything yet. So, no, probably not. Probably not aware of it yet.
Okay. Not being aware of it unless my passive perception tells me, which I believe my passive is 12. I'm going to go in the room with Arthur.
Okie dokie. You take a step in the room with Arthur.
Okay.
Help me open this.
Yeah, Ollie is constantly afraid.
Should we look at?
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What, Ollie? Did you see a spider now?" Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That would be my posture, though, if I had to deal with a bad bitey boy. That was my posture in the bathroom
Nick,
the other night.
Nick will walk in here and. What's in there, Arthur?
I heard a voice. I mean, I don't actually remember what it sounded like.
It sounded
I
like a
think.
it sounded like a small child, very frightened.
I believe a very frightened small child might be locked in here. I don't know why, but they said they don't know anything about pies, but it's still like a child locked in like this, and I motion at all the chains.
Please,
How they refuse to break under my sword.
please let me out before he comes back.
Yeah, there's also somebody threatening her.
Who are you and
It's hard
who
to
are
tell
you
with
talking
children.
about? I don't know how long you're going to allow this. I know we're in combat rounds, but.
Talking is a free action, so I think we can get like 1 or 2 more sentences out before we'll have to.
Okay. Who are you and who are you talking about?
My name is Greta. I'm the bad man with the scary skin.
The sk.
I mean, technically, we could consider it scary skin.
Yeah.
Kind of under.
They can't see you because they're under a door.
Can I roll an insight check because I no
Yes.
longer trust anything?
I mean, that's
Arthur is
reasonable.
mumbling. Do you think there are other tabaxi around? I mean, there must be some.
It's kind of hard for you to give insight check on
Wolfkin.
somebody you can't see, can't read any body language of. You're just relying on the tone of their voice, a muffled
That's fair.
tone underneath a door.
That's fair.
Let's just open this. We'll see.
I don't want to go chasing children again like last time. Unnecessarily.
You don't have to go anywhere. Just need to open this fucking trapdoor. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry. The pilelessness is getting to Arthur.
Alright. You've got like 3 more seconds to make a decision.
I will. If I want to hold an action, I have to declare what I want to hold, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, no one is here except for us, and we're both rather strong. Why don't you just keep talking to us? and we'll make our decision then.
What? They sound even scared, more scared now. But anyway,
This is
now
an interrogation, bitch!
Don't scare her more.
That was
We are
out
here
of
to
character.
help.
That
My
was out
friend
of
here-
character.
My friend here only meant that we are strong enough to hold back the scary person if it comes back before we can open this trap door. Right?
we won't unkidnap
Very
you yet. Convince us, Nick.
That is very accurate.
Next question is, so how rich are your parents?
Oh my god.
You probably have the most good and most evil character in the room right now, trying to decide what to do with this
I don't know how
hostage.
good Arthur is anymore after he's all hopped up on fucking pie.
Well, it's a very sobering effect when Nicholas is being such a jerk.
Oh boy.
He
Anyway,
has valid reason to be suspicious of everything.
it's Ollie's turn now.
Yes, what is our sassy neutral character doing?
I'd say Gon is also sassy neutral.
Ooh, is he though? Let me check.
What am I?
He's sassy something.
No, he's sassy good. He's sassy good.
Well, technically, I'm lawful neutral by now, so it's slipping. It's slipping.
Mhm.
But still, like, you save the children. You don't leave them under trapdoors, and you don't scare them even more.
I don't know. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, I guess the GM did put the child under the trapdoor in the first place.
Sure, blame me.
And, like, if we just ignored every cry for help, we wouldn't have gone through the hell we did.
It's true.
Arthur's tail and ears droop guiltily.
I was saying that our character just
And
feeling
Thorn inside you feels like he's a burden to Nicholas at this point.
Oh, don't worry, he's not
Rose.
talking about you. It was all my fault.
And as this is going on, you all hear from over further into the church. Guys, I'll need some help here. There's something wrong with this guy.
Oh, we found a weird skinned guy.
And Ollie is currently
Just deadpan.
brandishing his rapier nervously as he backs up. And apparently into another room.
Nick doesn't say this, but what crossed my mind, I was like, oh look, your friend. To the girl. Presumed girl in the trapdoor.
Nicholas is a bad man.
Yeah.
That's why I said he didn't actually say that.
He's a bad man, but he knows how to be suave.
That room is indeed open. So yeah, you slip in past the door that's half fallen off of its hinges, and you lie in wait, holding your action to attack.
Poor God was left in the corridor alone. I see no way this can go wrong.
None at all.
Fine.
So there's a rustling and the sound of cracking wood, and then surprisingly hurried footfalls. 5, 10. You see, rushing from around the corner, his decaying robes flapping in the breeze created by his own disturbingly quick actions, a clergyman whose mottled skin is rotting and falling off the bone, holy symbol bent and broken, flapping behind him around his neck, where it appears that the mottled skin there is bruised in a motley of points, at which it looks like he may have been strangled with his own holy symbol prior to death. He peers at you, two milky white eyes completely devoid of pupil or iris within, and opens a mouth to reveal rotting fetid teeth and puts out both hands as he rushes forward. And takes a sneak attack from Ollie.
Sneak attack? Question mark?
Mhm.
Okay, you roll that quiet.
Go ahead and roll that attack, Ollie.
Ooh.
Better, okay.
That definitely
Yeah.
hits, and that's 8 piercing damage.
Hey!
Is that with your sneak attack dice?
No, I think that's
It doesn't look
Maybe
like it
it's
has the
another
sneak attack bonus on it yet,
D6.
no. Let me take a look at your sheet.
you click evil if you have. I don't know.
I think level 3 rogues have 2d6 sneak attack.
Ooh, maybe.
I'm adding it. Can somebody look that up while I add it for them so that they can just clicky on it?
D&D.
I'm
sneak attack.
looking.
They're all like zooming.
Boom.
Bunch
To
of
the
nerds.
interwebs. Sneak attack at first level.
Sneak
my-
attack,
Well,
sneak
it is 2d6.
attack.
Yep.
Level
2d6.
And
Whoops. No plus ones.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it goes up on every odd level, it looks like.
There you go. You've got a button now.
Oh.
You can click on it.
yep. Nice. Ooh.
Yeah, it goes up every odd level.
hmm I remembered it wasn't every level because I played so many rogues from very small levels.
You know, there are 2
Gun.
classes that I haven't
no, no.
experimented with. Rogue and Bard.
Oh,
Mhm.
Besides the
don't.
sort of barbarian that I made that I redid into an actual just regular barbarian who had the entertainer feat instead.
I played the rogue
I just have-
so like. Go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, I just have a cleric who acts like a rogue and a bard.
But
I-
yeah,
That's why I was really confused on what your class was early on in the campaign.
I added a Ollie, I added a sneak attack to your attacks and spellcasting section. It's right underneath your crossbow, the very last one on your attacks and spellcasting thing. Hey, Patrick. Oh my gosh, that creeper's going to get that poor pig. And the chicken.
And the human.
And well, who cares about the human? The pig and the chicken are obviously more important. Jeez.
What do you mean? What if Steve has a family?
Steve doesn't have a family. Steve's
He could have one though.
he could if he was better.
What the fuck?
He could, but you might not see it. And his family might have died.
To a creeper, obviously. Here you go.
The
Don't
sword-
drop the sword. There you go.
sword-
Oh my gosh.
I love you, dear. Bye bye.
Steven joke will forever be remembered.
Hashtag forever Steven. Alright, so that's gonna be 15 damage total. That is a lot.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Minus 15. There we go. Alright, the zombie staggers and stops as the rapier plunges into their back and slowly turns to face Ollie instead of continuing towards Gan.
Oh no!
Mm.
And then lunges, attempting to sink decaying teeth into your arm. Does a 20 hit?
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yes, it do. So that's going to be 2 piercing damage. And can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I don't have the healing thingy. Do I have the healing thingy? I have the healing thingy. Okay.
Well, the good news is, I don't think ghosts can become zombies. The the bad news is,
I now have a very, very concerning question. Where is Ollie zombie?
yeah,
If Ollie is Ollie's ghost, where is his zombie?
it's a it's a nobody heartless kind of question. You don't know. You haven't met them yet.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
But anyway, so yeah, so you can't become a zombie. So the effect that would have taken place can't take place on you. So instead,
You're immune! Yay!
yeah. So instead, you just feel a weird tingling numbness spread through the arm that the creature sank its teeth into, and it kind of looks confused. It does not taste flesh.
Boy.
Anywho,
Oh boy.
Gan's up.
Oh boy, that's slightly terrifying. No, I take that back. That's a lot terrifying.
Oh yeah, you hear Ollie
Um.
scream as this happens. He's like, ah! Because he doesn't know that he can't be a zombie.
Oh.
Oh. Oh God.
Does he know that he's undead? Some form of undead?
So
Or is it even worse that we know and he doesn't?
the Nile is a river in Egypt.
Oh gosh. Oh.
So Gon is going to. Firstly, we're gonna take a step closer to the door over here where Arthur and Nick are, and says in a very loud sort of very forced kind of voice, just like, "Oh hey, you must be the one who ate all the pie. I found the person who ate all the pie."
So
And I point for Arthur to see.
can you please roll deception for me and Arthur roll insight?
Shit. Don't want to see. Can I roll with disadvantage?
Oh yeah, I would say disadvantage if it involves pie. Yes. God
And good.
Still,
dear.
no,
Oh no, it's still not enough.
But that means Gon also rolls with advantage because it's pie related. So
Yes,
I
yes.
roll
Oh,
Gon.
I also have advantage. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's roll
you
one
have
more.
advantage at directing people towards pie. Also because I think
There
you
we
have him
go.
charmed. I think you have him charmed still, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I
Oh,
do
that's
have you
true.
charmed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you believe everything.
Yeah, that's definitely the dude who took your pie, Arthur. 110%.
And I'm pointing.
Like, in my next turn, Arthur is just coming busting out of that room. Where's the pie? Side draw and everything.
And anything else for your turn, Gon?
Yeah, while pointing at him, yeah, let's burn a spell slot. Why not? That'll be fun. Yeah. Let's make this even easier on Arthur. If it hits. It hits.
Ooh, nice.
Guiding bolt.
It definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Oh, it's a DC save, is it? Wait, no.
No, you just made a ranged attack and you totally hit. You just have to click the part that says guiding bolt in your
Make a
attack and
ranged
then
spell
46.
yeah.
Target takes 46. I guess this spell maybe isn't set up correctly.
No, I think you just accidentally hit show spell description instead of the guiding bolt.
Oh, I
above
did
it.
it instead of clicking the
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay, yeah.
You just
I
gotta
clicked the
click the
wrong
part
thing.
that says guiding bolt, the part right under. There you go.
Ooh, that's
Damn.
not bad.
Nice.
Does 14
4,
radiant
4,
damage.
5.
Minus 14.
Are zombies immune to necrotic damage? Probably, right?
I mean, I can't tell you.
I'm just thinking aloud.
So,
And I think once actually, yeah, I think now that I've kind of got everyone's attention, I'm gonna 5 foot this way, if I can.
okay.
Yep. Alright. Very brave as usual.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna hide here.
You hear
Tigers
a
and tigers coming
startled
through?
and scared cry as you walk across the hatch. Of the sound of like boots treading upon it.
Oh, hello down there.
That's a trap child. You get her, and I get the pie.
I'll do my level best.
Go
I look at
to
those
my
chains dubiously.
mom!
At the moment, you can just lie that you're gonna get the child, and I'm
I'll-
too preoccupied
don't
with the
worry.
pie anyway.
We're here to help.
Excellent. So, Pie Boy, you're up.
Pie! Here I come. Oh, does this person have the pie? Am I close enough for melee range, by the way?
Yes.
The
you are within
diagonal.
5 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
In the advantages.
He ate all the pies. That's why he looks like that. Destroy him.
Let me see.
Give him to your dark side.
Do it.
Utter.
Do it.
Wait, let me see
Oh, you
what I'm
guys are,
doing.
like, Connect 4.
It's an attack.
With your
Okay.
tokens.
I get like this incensed, angry look, almost glowing eyes, but not really, and go, how dare you! And I cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh shit.
Ping
I didn't realize you had that spell.
it. There's a reason for it. Why doesn't it ping though? Clicked it.
Did you click it in your attack and spells on your core page?
Yes.
Already has infinite wounds, inflict more.
There will be like 3 appearing at once. Once Roll20 realizes what I want. Oh, okay. We'll ask. Yeah, right. I always forget that it does that sometimes.
There's like a little pop-up behind your character sheet.
14? Does the 14 hit?
14 does hit, and as you reach out and gently caress his chest with your necrotic magic, he looks a lot better than he did before.
Oh no.
Yeah, like that guiding bolt that Gon sent at him lit like half of this motherfucker up like a Roman candle. And then you come along and you gently put a band-aid on his boo-boos.
Arthur is like blinking confusedly and the zombie like, wait, what? Wait. Hey! Hey! He really did eat the pies! That's not fair! Give me the pies!
What?
I will claw them out of your gut and consume them.
Would it be an action to grapple him? It'd be a
Um,
full action.
but yeah, that would be a full action.
Yeah. I don't have anything else.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Arthur. I'm so disappointed in you. So disappointed.
How could you do that? Rose the Thorn. I'm so disappointed in you.
Exactly.
Alright, Nicholas, you're up. Would you
Yep.
like to A, torture the child more, or B, address the zombie issue? Or C,
I'm going
torture
to
the
be-
child with the zombie issue.
I'm not intentionally torturing this child.
The
That's
fuck
just a
you are.
byproduct. It's just a byproduct.
A fortuitous 2 for 1.
I want to step up to this zombie.
Alrighty, as long as Arthur lets you, you can squeeze around him.
Does Arthur let me?
Yeah.
Are you sure, Arthur? He might take all the pie.
Well, still. I have a close eye on him.
I'll step over here. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I have two ideas in my head. If I were to grapple the zombie and succeeded, that would restrain him, right? Or just have him grappled? I don't remember what.
We had a whole conversation about this, and I can't remember. Hold on.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up, and got some not normal site. Grapple condition. There we go. It's under conditions. Grappled becomes 0 and can't benefit, and condition ends with grappler and blah.
Oh yeah,
Also-
his speed just becomes 0. He can't move away from you.
There's no other thing though? Just 0 speed?
Yep. 0 speed,
Oh.
and he can't benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
That's not all
succeed,
that
you
great.
subject the target to the grappled condition.
Okay, that's not all that fantastic. Then he is just going to make an attack. Actually, you know what? Oh, I could do that. Do I want to do that? Okay, I gotta look at my new abilities because I totally forgot we have new abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Since he wasn't wielding his glaive, he'll go into a rage. And as he goes into a rage, his hands grow a little bit in size, and the claws at the end of his fingers grow a bit. And he is going to make 2 attacks with these claws.
He now resembles a saber-toothed tiger.
The claws.
Oh, I need to adjust the I gotta see what my rage damage is right now. Cause I need to adjust one of my attacks. I think it's 2. Yeah, I just get +2. Sorry, I didn't enter attack correctly. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be the first attack. Holy shit! And the
Ooh, nice.
second attack.
That hits, but very disappointing damage on that.
I know! I rolled a 1 and a 2 on a 2d6. With it being a critical. Wait.
I think it's a 1 and a 1.
Alright, so both of them.
Minimum
No, I
damage.
rolled 2. That's correct. Yeah, I rolled 2. That's so disappointing.
Oh.
So that's gonna be grand total of 12 damage as you slash into the zombie and undo a little bit of Arthur's hard work healing him.
I did nearly minimum damage on that fucking round. That's insane. And that's 5, 10, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that because that was a bonus in standard. I rolled 2 1s and a 2 on 3d6. That's insane.
Oh.
Very much so. Next up, we've got an Ollie. Given the semi-solid thing Ollie has going on, he's gonna improvise and try to close and hold the door on the zombie so it's grappled and the others can hit it easier. So you're kind of trying to like trap it half inside and half outside the door? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and do a contested strength check.
Oh.
The zombie rolled a 4.
The door is rattling, but Oli is winning.
How does it feel to lose a strength contest against a ghost?
Hey,
Aw.
he's a very strong presence.
It's true, a strong presence in our hearts.
Aw. Oh, precious.
He's gonna start throwing dishes, poltergeisting it up in here. Anything else for your turn, Ollie?
Now would be a really good time to hit him before he bites me again, please.
Quick question.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. So for my rage attacks, my like beast attacks, it doesn't actually say if I get to add my strength or anything like that. So does that mean I don't add my strength to the attack, the damage rolls?
Are you talking about the actual physical attacks themselves, or when?
Yeah,
You're
like
just
if I were to try to use the beast bite or the
It
beast
appears to
claws with
already
the
be
tail.
added in there, from what I'm looking at
Yeah,
in your rolls.
I was wondering if I added that in there wrong.
I don't
that-
think so. I think you're supposed to because you're proficient with them.
Okay. It just said did X damage in the description, and didn't specify the ability for damage in the class description.
Well, I think I'm ruling it as like a weapon use. And I mean, if you were punching somebody, you would get to add your strength modifier to it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So,
I
this
just
is an
wanted to
open- This is an open-handed punch.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that.
Anyway, Ollie holds the door and the zombie in place and yells, "Okay, now would be a really good time to hit him before he bites me again, please." I'm not a good Ollie voice. I'm so sorry.
It's not bad.
I'm not
I
as
can
good.
we get like inflection, yeah.
I am nowhere near as good at an Ollie voice as I am at a Sives voice.
The sound effective. Shit, yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so what you're telling me is I need to channel my inner self. I can do that.
Okay, now would be a really good time to hit him before he bites me again, please.
Let me try it. Okay, now would be a really good time to hit him before he hits me again. Please. I think that was better.
That's good, yeah.
That's better.
That was good, yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay, it's the zombie's turn. And I'm gonna roll a d3 really quick to see which of the people that he's annoyed with he actually wants to bite the most. Because as a zombie, he doesn't have the best spatial reasoning skills. Well, lucky you. It's Nicholas.
Yep.
He's a very delicious cat.
He can't really get his
You're-
jaws to where you are, though, but he can get his claws, so he's gonna try to make a slam attack against you.
That's your
Okay.
cat?
This a 15
The actual cat
Just hits me.
is gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage, non-magical. So since you're raging, you take that halved to 2 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Good ambient noises.
Oh yeah, that would be Mittens. I don't know why he's upset. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with him, but he's upset. Mittens, I'm forward
senses that the
dashing
cat
you
is being
to
chomped
down.
on.
I'm getting you your food, Mittens. Calm down. I forgot to
It's a cat. They don't know calm.
They don't. It's accurate. But anyway, yeah, the zombie just makes the one slam attack and continues to struggle against Ollie and the door, but he can't actually try to break free of him. Cat, get out of there! No! He can't actually try to break free of him because he used his action to attack Nicholas. So that's his turn. Gon, you're up again.
It's me. Alright,
You were left to babysit a door and told to try and help it.
Gun rattles the chains and says, "Don't worry, I'll have you out in a minute." God, I can't.
Roll for bluffing.
Yeah, I'm doing my deception again.
Yeah, with advantage. They can't see what you're doing. It sounds like you're trying to help.
I'm trying so hard, rattling those chains. And I'll just like
Okay.
Well, I'm
thank
just, like,
you.
moving chains around with my foot. I'm gonna also do sacred flame.
That's a dexterity save on my part, right?
See.
Yep,
And what's the DC?
they gain
for
no
that for
benefit
you?
from cover.
She looks like 13.
Wait, who
No.
are you setting sacred fire on?
Good question. No, the zombie.
So that's 5 radiant damage to the zombie.
Oh, and I'm going to use, actually, maybe it doesn't count. Hang on. Favored foe. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, no, this doesn't count. That's a saving throw. Okay, that's all.
Alrighty. So, sacred flames lick up the sides of this creature, singeing an already kind of singed head. As it, makes a garbled roar of what you would assume would normally be pain. Arthur, you're up.
I'm gonna try to control the undead.
Oh my
Really,
god.
I don't really like.
Oh shit!
It doesn't seem to work, but maybe it can bring me the pie.
Okay.
Maybe they can bring you
So-
the pie.
Uh,
So, what's the DC on that? What's your spell? What's your
If
spell
it's
DC?
my spell, then it's a 12.
12 wisdom saving throw?
Look, Arthur isn't a very magical boy.
I mean, they've got a -2 in wisdom. This could work. Let's find out. Ha! They just made it at a 12!
Oh gosh!
He's not wise, but he's wise enough not to fall for that trick, apparently.
Gun shakes his
That's
head.
my
slowly.
pie.
Oh,
The power of the pie compels you.
the effect is that Arthur kind of just grabs the remains of the clothing on the zombie and kind of tries to shake him. The pies and just manages to tear off some pieces of cloth.
Yeah, if Arthur started rolling around town with a zombie following his orders, we would get run out of town immediately.
I don't
He
know.
just wants the pie.
They didn't run out of town the weird werecat that attacked the inn. Maybe you'd be fine. Who knows?
Zombie just has to pay them.
The zombie just has to pay them. Pay his fair share. Pay his pound of flesh.
Demon ghost.
Alrighty.
A
anything else for
werecat, a
your turn,
werewolf, a zombie, and a demon.
The only normal one
And me!
is gone.
This is a great turn of events. Oh, well, not yet.
Ironically, actually, Gon's physical appearance is extremely similar to the elves of this land, who are of a different breed altogether.
Nice.
God, you fit right the fuck in here.
Yeah.
Remember when we almost one-shotted like 6 ghasts?
And an alley.
Yeah. And now we can't even deal with the single zombie.
But
You
anywho,
can't. I'm doing great.
so anything else for your turn, Arthur?
No.
I'm surprised this zombie isn't dead yet. Nicholas, you're up.
Me too. I mean, technically.
Same. Second verse, same as the first. Claw, claw.
Does not hit.
Okay, I was about to ask if I had advantage or not, but I'm guessing no.
And does not hit. He is wiggling.
Even if,
Sorry?
even if they're grappled in the door?
Yeah, as you have schooled me, last time we had this conversation, grappled does not mean you have advantage on them.
Aww. What good is
I don't-
grappling do anyway?
Keeping them from moving anywhere, and if you take your next turn, you can shove them to the ground to make them prone, which would then give you advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you could just do the shove action by itself.
If you do the shove action by itself, they can get back up again. But if they're grappled and prone, they can't take half their movement to stand up.
Oh,
They can't stand
okay.
up
So
at all.
you okay.
Oh no, you can still attack somebody who's grappling you. You can still
Yeah.
It's
attack.
basically to keep somebody from
He
running
just
away.
attacked
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
So.
If you tackle the zombie to the floor, then he will be prone and everybody will have advantage on the zombie. And he won't be able to move if he's still grappled by you. So he'll
Right.
never be able to stand up, basically. That's the
It's so complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to grab him and then suplex him. Does that make it easier to understand? Grab and suplex. Grab and suplex.
Now we gotta see Ollie suplex this bitch.
But he's got horns. It won't work very well. Okay. Anywho, speaking of, it's
He can
Ollie's,
drag him off his feet.
it's Ollie's turn now, unless Nicholas
Like-
has another action he'd like to take.
Nah, barbarians are pretty light on their bonus action choices.
Accurate. Ollie's up then.
I can imagine Ollie just jerking the zombie down to get it prone and just tearing the arm off instead.
If he rolls a natural 1, that's what would happen for sure.
Hmm.
You have disarmed him though.
Let's see what happens.
That's one way to keep your enemies at arm's
Ooh.
length. I'd say it's a very handy attack.
Oh! There it is.
I am
Nice.
enjoying all of this.
Go, Ollie!
Alright.
So, Ollie, use horn attack. I'm sorry.
Well, that's going to be a d20 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
Was it headbutt or horn attack? Those are two totally different moves.
Alright, as a 19,
Nice!
so the headbutt definitely hits. So hold on a second. Zombie's gonna roll a dexterity saving throw to see if he can stay on his feet or not. He's gonna take some damage for sure, but let's see if he goes down on the ground in the process. As a 17, the zombie keeps his footing, but go ahead and roll a d4 plus your strength for damage for improvised headbutting. So that's 2 damage, but he keeps his footing. You do pull back your head though and see 2 horn-shaped indents inside the cracked cranium. And you can kind of see the fetid brain matter on the insides, and you're probably
Ooh.
gonna want to like sanitize the horns later.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just feel something dripping down into your hair, and it's like, oh.
Oh god, why don't I have prestidigitation? No.
Gonna need another ice shower after this one.
Do we still have holy water? That might be
Oh.
enough. That might do the trick.
I think Gon still has holy water.
Do I have to look?
Now it's the zombie's turn, unless you'd like to do anything for a bonus action, Ollie.
Actually, oh.
Oh.
Accurate. Now it's the zombie's turn. And he just got head bashed by Ollie, and the other 2 didn't manage to do anything to him. So he is going to turn around and try to bite the dude who's grappling him. Again. That is a 15. Does that hit? Alright, that is going to be 3 piercing damage. And we already established that even if you fail the Constitution saving throw, nothing's gonna fucking happen to you. So we're not even gonna make you bother rolling it. But you do see the zombie sink his teeth into your arm once again, which, while it may be ethereal, that still fucking hurts for some reason, so goddamn. Ollie, beyond meat.
And there's zombie meatless meat.
So Ollie, remember when they had those ethereal flanks in World of Warcraft for the new Shadowlands model? Do you think that they were just Ollie's grown wild and grass raced out in Bastion? Ollie's face again is covered in putrid brains, doesn't know what to do about it, continues to grip the door, and is actively sobbing. Get me out of here! Just all around not having a good time. Alright, so that's the zombie's turn. Gon, you're up.
Don't mind the noises.
Oh no, is he back? Does he have somebody else? I don't. Let me out! I don't want to see him again.
Don't you worry. I am between the door and anything that might come in. As long as you can hear my voice, you'll be fine. In fact, wanna hear like a song that we used to sing when we were traveling, me and my sister?
I want to go home.
Oh, get the
Just
child
keep
out
lis-
of there!
Yeah, just keep listening to my voice and everything will be fine. And Gon, I guess will start. I don't know any like traveling songs, and I'm not a good singer anyway. But Gon just kind of starts sort of, you know, quietly just
Goes
singing a little
ever,
tune.
ever on, back to the place where it's begun.
I was literally about to start singing "The Wheels on the Wagon Go Round."
Do you need a break from modern living?
I have like half a dozen tavern songs and no traveling songs.
There you go. The wheels on the wagon go round and round. There you go.
Wait, I do have one, but it's in Hungarian, so.
Zombie on the wagon goes.
They just said, over the hills and far
99.
away to a zombie-less land we go. I don't know what rhythm that's supposed to be. I probably butchered it.
Like this zombie is butchering everyone. But anyway.
Like 99 bottles of holy water on the wall. 99 bottles of holy water.
You take one down, you throw it at them.
19 bottles of holy water.
Alright, I just want to let you all know that my cat is sitting on my lap, Mittens, very jealous about me talking to you people, and keeps trying to step on the
Aw.
keyboard. He's not usually this
Aw.
affectionate, so I suspect trickery is afoot.
Yeah, okay, I should
It,
take a turn.
It's probably good.
as long as
yeah, I
Mittens doesn't step on a bee.
This was the cathedral we never got out of. Worse than the death house.
I think we'll just Sacred Flame again. That's doing
Sacred
alright.
Flame. That's a dex save for me. Dex. I did not make that. That's 4 radiant damage.
Woo.
Enter.
Alright, that'll be the end of my turn. Just still, I'm on like 96 bottles of holy water or something.
Okay. And, yeah, he doesn't look so great. I mean, you're not exactly sure how a zombie can look less great than already being a zombie, but, you know, he doesn't look so great. I guess the jaw is
His
hiding
nose
off
fell
a little
off.
bit more. What nose? He did not have one to begin with.
I was trying to make a bad Michael Jackson reference.
Why? Because he's got a kid in his basement?
Oh, I fell off again.
I need you all to know that I'm
Now
laughing
I'm
so hard
thinking
that I gave
about the
myself a
Michael
headache.
Jackson zombie from Plants vs. Zombies.
There's a Michael Jackson zombie in that? Awesome. Well, while you're thinking about that, Arthur, it's your turn.
Okay, Arthur is tired. He's gonna fucking lit it on fire with this mighty sword.
Well, that's hits. 13 slashing damage. Yes, Patrick?
What's the smite? Divine smite.
No, I don't have any glue or tape, baby. I'm sorry about that.
Oh shit.
I will buy some next time.
Arthur is
Gross.
angry.
Yeah, throw a smite on top of that. And I think that might be another D8 because zombie?
No.
Ooh,
No,
no.
it's just radiant and it does the radiant thing to a zombie. What a
Oh, I
radiant does to a
thought
zombie.
Divine Smite did extra things to undead and draconic things.
So,
Undead
I
and
think that's just the
Well,
radiant.
I know, I don't think so. I think you're right, Rob.
it depends on the undead creature, I believe.
I just
Oh no, it
ran.
does says that the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend. Maximum of 68. Yeah,
Well, then
you're
roll another
right.
D8.
Let me throw in another d8. Where is
That's
it?
what I get
D8.
for being a total fucking nerd that
Whee!
obsesses about all the different classes.
Smite
The
me.
bestest.
Bring it in.
So that's 33 total. It's like, I said, give me the pie!
Ollie, Nicholas, Arthur, please all roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh, all three of us deck saves.
Mhm.
Shit. This thing just went
Does
boom.
it explode on us?
Oh gosh.
I have immunity
Wait,
to disease.
Not that it matters, but I had advantage.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did have advantage. Ollie closes the door.
choice!
But Ollie, love is an
That's a
open door.
reaction.
Oh god, no.
No.
Love is an open door. Ah.
Great, so here's what happens. Arthur raises his great sword, eyes and sword blazing with a holy might that you have yet to see from him in such abundance, and with a fervor and determination bordering on fanatical, he yells, "I said give me the pie!" And he brings the sword down, effectively exploding this zombie in half. Ollie manages to, eyes widen, shove the zombie outside the door and shut it quickly before this happens, so bone and blood matter are spattered across the outside of the door. But Nicholas and Arthur are going to need another bath as they are drenched in the putrid remains of the creature.
Right.
Arthur is like blinking, startled, and ew!
I
Wanted
was
the
You're
gonna.
telling me.
I was gonna ask you to come back and finish opening this up, but you are probably the most terrifying sight that probably laid eyes on right now.
Werewolf looking, viscera covered.
I am not a werewolf. I am not scary.
Says the blood-covered wolf.
With the sword.
Blood and
Arthur kind of
viscera covered.
slinks off and drops himself into the most sturdy-looking pew. Just a solid quiet. Like, what?
Nick,
It's my turn.
Combat has now ended. Ollie is going to take the sheet off the bed and use the cleanest parts of it to wipe himself off. Ollie barely, well, I guess his horns did get brain matter on them that one time.
he survived the worst of it. Unlike us, furry creatures. Thoroughly
yeah,
furry creatures.
Nick
I
is gonna
just
try to wipe off his face as well, and
I
just
can't
change
imagine
into his
Nicholas
other
cleaning
set of clothes.
himself like a cat. Sorry.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't imagine.
licking up zombie viscera sounds like a great idea.
Like trying to clean himself. I'm like, ew. Ew. Ew.
Probably not the worst thing you've eaten today.
That depends on your permissions.
God.
So apparently the bed sheet wouldn't help you anyway, it'd just smash it in the fur. I can attest of having had to clean SpaghettiOs off my dumb cat after she was dumb. Oh man.
We really need somebody
Nicholas
to
has
learn
SpaghettiO
prestidigitation.
Well, he's still gonna just take off at least his shirt and vest, leave them in this room because they are absolutely destroyed at this point, and go in his other set of clothes that I realized that he had.
You could always take the ripped up, bloodied priest robe that's now on the ground amidst the twitching remains of the zombie. Oh yeah, they're twitching.
No, thank
Did
you.
I mention?
Didn't
But no,
they burn up in the holy light of my mighty smite?
He does have dark common clothes that come with a hood, so he's gonna just wear those.
Now he can fulfill his emo prophecy.
Goth cat.
The hood might actually help with his appearance.
Alright guys, what are we doing?
Gun is staring helplessly at these chains like, why? Why was I given this job? What do I do? Anyone who is looking presentable can come and help me. Alright, no one's looking presentable. Okay, got it.
I'm waiting to see if anyone else wants to do anything since I am technically changing right now.
Arthur is just sobbing in the corner.
Oh, typing?
Kind of ineffectively trying to wipe off the worst of the goo from his armor.
Arthur just needs a
And-
Snickers. He's hangry.
Arthur also has SpaghettiOs for her now.
Ollie probably hears this and is going to bring out their new crowbar with a heavy sigh and walk over to hand it to Gon.
Me. Alright, thank you very much. What do I do now with this?
It's a child.
Don't
What do I
worry,
do
I
with
know
it?
exactly what we got this covered. We know exactly what we're doing. Hey, Ollie, what do I do?
A crowbar. I guess we could, but isn't that pretty awful to do?
He's gonna guide him on where to leverage it.
Okay, I'm gonna guide myself also with guidance.
But he doesn't want his face to be the one the kid sees. Lol.
Oh god.
Yes,
All right,
that's the way.
LOL. I don't know how Felix said it.
I'll try. This is strength.
Yep,
That's
this will be a strength
concerning.
check.
Okay. Shake myself out. Alright, rub my hands together. Okay.
Keep your feet well apart. Bend at the
Mhm.
knees, not at the back.
Got it, okay.
I can attest to that. It's a bad idea to bend from the back. Very bad idea.
Make sure you just get that crowbar, that tip right in the very apex of where the chains are, so you can like lever the little things that are bolting them to the ground out. And let's see that pretty roll.
Alright, let's do this.
Natural one.
It didn't. Wait, my guidance didn't go.
Yeah. So Gon?
Yeah?
You feel a sharp splitting pain race up your spine as you crumple to the ground with a cry of pain. You're gonna take 1d4 of pulling your back damage.
Arthur
man.
comes running over.
Old person damage.
That's 3 damage to you, God.
Boy, 1d4 of old person damage.
Are you
I
okay?
left
What
it from the
happened?
back. I left it from the back.
Oh no.
The knees were locked in place.
Oh god.
Can I gently tap the back by kind of acupuncture?
Sure, roll a
What's the
medicine
word?
check. If you roll too low, though, you're gonna stab him.
No, I mean just lay on hands, but like with acupuncture style accuracy. That's the word I was looking for. Just like poke him in the back and crack it back.
Actually, wait. There's a yes, there is indeed a lock.
Yay. And that is why we need the rogue to deal with locked things.
Oh, glad
Yeah.
you thought
God,
of
you
that.
get
After I
three.
tried to do it.
You get the 3 HP back and get a nice lower back massage from the very, very disgusting looking dog.
Go ahead
Ah, oh,
and do
thank
your
you.
lay on hands then. Is that
You know?
I don't know how to ping it.
I think
It's
it's
just
just
like-
yeah, it's just from
Yeah, I
there.
just
like
detract the
yeah.
points.
It's really heartwarming that you came over and healed me when Nicholas is standing right there, bloodied and bitten. I appreciate it.
I'm just coming out. What?
To be frank, Nicholas doesn't have Rose. So
That's true. I am the most important.
it's better to have the moody girl on my side.
So it's a very simple lock, tumbler style. As Ali inserts the lock picks, it doesn't take more than a twist or two of the wrist before you hear click, clunk, and
Oh.
the chains are now unlocked. You can unthread them from the bolts, holding them down if you want to.
Out, everybody out. Everybody scary, out.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my glaive ready.
What do you mean scary? Who's scary?
Killed a bad man, but he's kind of all over us. Sorry.
Well, okay. I'm not scary. I've got some weird looking friends. We were just on our way to a costume party. If you don't mind, our appearance. Let me get you out of there.
Okay.
Looking for a mop. Oh, yeah, good idea.
Over it, yeah. You're a genius.
Now, if you could only toss one over top of Nicholas and Arthur too.
Nicholas does have a hood.
After not
Yeah,
knowing
this
that
is how-
rubbing cloth against the matted fur does not actually help, tries to clean himself with another machine. Just to get the worst of it off.
Oh god, it's all mashed
But
up now.
I also don't think Nicholas would be wearing the hood up because then that would just get the hood dirty.
Oh, Arthur, you've got an undercoat. It's getting into the undercoat. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, you're that husky wolf boy, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Yep! Very fluffy. Very fluffy.
Okay, you can come out now. I crack open the trapdoor a little bit.
Alright.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna get out my shield and then do that.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Shield equipped. Perception.
Sorry.
This one. Oh, that one's pretty good.
Ooh, dang.
So as
Yeah.
you crack the door open, the chains sliding away from the top, you see huddled at the top of what looks like a decrepit stone staircase a little girl in clothes that look like they were decently made but are currently covered in filth, fresh filth. She is clutching a doll that is made of stitched rags and ribbons, and she is hugging it close to her chest. She's a brunette little thing with very terrified, hollow eyes, and pale skin like most of the Barovians that you've met in this particular place, from lack of sun.
But she looks pretty normal otherwise.
Absolutely terrified, but pretty normal.
Alright, don't worry, we'll get you home. Come on out.
Okay. And she warily and shakily crawls out from inside the trapdoor, and you can see that she's up while she's up here in the light. She looks like she might be no older than 7 or 8, and she's just dressed in a nice somber gray dress with striped stockings, and she's clutching her rag doll to her chest and kind of eyes darting around in an absolutely terrified fashion, looking for the scary man. She shrinks back from the door as she sees Nicholas standing in it, huddling against a wall, letting out a frightened whimper.
Yep, that's my friend. He looks like a kitty cat, doesn't he?
Kid,
I'm sorry,
cats
Nicholas,
aren't
I'm so
that tall.
Oh, he's just a very big kitty cat. I'm sorry.
It's friend-sized.
Arthur, quiet at the back, quiet at the back, go get it.
Arthur appears from the room, smelling awful, but also having kind of wrapped his head like the bed sheet was a scarf, kind of around and in front of his neck, but his snout is still poking out, and it's half covering his eyes, and he's trying to push it back so he can see, but his ears are covered.
Pardon me, 1 second. I think my child has returned home. Be right back.
Okay. Gonna get some water.
Oh, that's oh god. Yes, extreme unwanted cuddling from Nicholas.
Yeah, don't you have, like, really huge teeth at the moment as well?
Actually, not right now. My
Oh, the
rage
claws.
ended. Yeah, my rage ended,
Okay.
so they reverted back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, no, my rage ends if I don't attack or take damage.
That's right.
No, I am not some sort of monster that townsfolk might claim me to be.
Yep, he's just a regular person. Just looks like a cat.
Neither am I, but I might look very scary. I'm sorry. There's kind of half hiding and trying to make his voice speak for him, like he was the first one who came to the kid's aid. Technically.
Mm-hmm.
I also realized that Aaron's not here to hear any of this.
Yeah.
I said I'd be right back.
Yeah, we're just filling the silence.
Yep. Not brought to you by Pick a Company.
何のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。I don't know how many of you watched enough anime in Japanese dub to remember what that means.
What happened?
Oh
What
shit,
is
that's
this?
the water.
Brought to you by right?
Yeah.
What is
This
this?
program has been brought to you by these sponsors. あのスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Oh yeah.
And we were just filling in the space and we were like, not brought to you by Pick a Company. But yeah, I did step into a room and I was just like, yes, I'm perfectly normal, just not the monster that many of the townsfolk would make you believe I am.
Just.
I'm not a monster either. Although I might look very scary, I'm sorry.
Go ahead and roll persuasion for me, Nicholas.
Oh no.
I feel like this would is only going to go bad for me no matter what I roll.
Maybe.
Actually, that might be most. Nick might like that roll the most.
Okay. Can I go home now?
Yeah, let's take you home. Just point the way.
Oh, okay. She stays in the corner because Nick's blocking the door.
Alright.
A smirk cracks across Nicholas's
Arthur kind of
face.
leans in and drags him out.
As they're doing that, I'm gonna just do cat things and start wandering by myself and check out this room.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
We can wait because I kind of just rushed over there. If there's something else happening.
No, the little girl just kind of steps outside and follows Gon, kind of doing a double take as she sees Ollie, gives a whimper,
Mhm.
and dashes directly after Gon and out past him. And just
Arthur kind of waves after her. Being a bit sad
Yeah.
for being ignored.
Strange looking
Bye.
bunch, but they're
Well,
nice.
with your
They're all
moonlight,
nice.
Nice child.
with your moonlight night cosplay, she might not actually know what your face looks like.
You just remind me, there's a new Marvel show on Disney Plus.
Mhm.
Which one? The Moonlight? Moonlight?
No, Miss Marvel
The She-Hulk?
is on
Oh, Miss
Disney
Marvel.
Plus.
Oh, yeah, it's starting now.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that one yet.
I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna watch it when it finishes the season.
Okay. So, while you guys go to follow the girl, Nicholas, please roll investigation for me.
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. So, as you look
So
around,
yeah,
as you look around in here, you don't see very many things of value. The candelabras that may have once housed great silver candlesticks that you had normally seen in most places of worship have been smashed, and the candlesticks taken from it. You can see a altar that was once a beautiful marble has been cracked down the center. The two halves bowing inward as if shattered by some great desecrating force. The only thing of value that you can cite is a large bell that hangs high up in the belfry.
okay.
And
And
under,
that's if I like took my time in here and looked around.
yeah, that's if you took like a full 5-10 minutes look around. And beneath the altar, you also see a book.
Look at the book.
Alrighty, you pick up the book. It appears to have been written in common.
Okay.
And are you gonna take time to read the book? Cause that might take a while.
I'll is it titled?
It does not have any title upon the cover, and as you flip through a few pages, it appears to all be written in the same hand, almost like a diary.
Okay.
Don't remember, have we checked this room?
I
I
believe
don't.
Ollie checked it last time that you guys were in here.
Okay.
And there were a couple moldering, mildewed books on the desk there, and there was a cupboard, the doors open, and everything of value having been removed from it long ago.
Alright. I'll bag the book and then head out to catch up with everybody else.
Arthur is keeping an eye on Nicholas because last time he took the pie. He does not trust him not to find some pie and take it again.
All right. So after a couple of
Have we?
sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna ask if we had already come back by then, but go ahead. You were setting the scene.
Oh, yeah, so if Gon and Ollie are walking her home, it's actually only a couple of houses away from the church itself, and she rushes straight towards it. It's a tiny little dilapidated one story shack almost, but it appears to be in better repair than the other houses around it. And as she rushes forward and knocks on the door, it opens by
I'll just
itself.
stay like a good distance away so as not to, be like some really scary looking dudes hanging around.
Mama? Mama, I'm home. Ah!
Oh.
Perception on that.
No.
Yes, we are adopting a kid.
Because you need another
Well,
one.
we did need some bodies for some ghosts. Oh my god, how are you doing, Zeros? Guys!
Definitely excitement.
You get a 0. You get a 0.
It's right about here is where you walked her
Okay.
to. Where's Gon?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Yeah. I was apparently down the street or something.
Oh, very close by.
Yep.
Mm.
Ollie's like, screams are normal. That's fine.
children, they are
Everything all the
excitable.
time.
Ollie would scream all the time in the house.
Yeah. Nothing unusual here.
Desensitized.
Kids today with their Vidma games.
It's like the haunted house child scream.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you just leave her to her screaming, I guess?
I'm gonna take a look.
Bye, kid.
Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay. What do you do? Oh, I'm so good at that.
Nice.
So you take a couple of steps forward and kind of do that lean thing so you can peer in the door without actually having to go inside. And you see a house that has been absolutely ransacked. There are dishes smashed across the floor. The one bed that is inside this house has been ripped up, down feathers and straw flung everywhere, and in a mangled heap beside an overturned table is a body of a woman, and the little girl is currently falling on her knees, sobbing. As she clutches the edge of the woman's shredded blouse. It looks like somebody has absolutely torn into her in a frenzied feeding style.
So we've just re-traumatized an already traumatized kid.
Yeah.
By taking her home to her dead mother. Viciously
Welcome
killed
to
mother.
Barovia.
Welcome to Barovia. Have a look around.
Look around.
And that's actually where we're gonna go ahead and stop for the day. Because our good friend Nicholas here has to prepare for a Starfinder game in about an hour? Question mark.
No, I'm actually good. If we want to go a little bit longer.
You sure?
Yeah.
Not gonna need like a break in between sesh?
Not really. I had food right before our sesh. Right now.
Alright, then we'll go for another 30 minutes. Taking away my cliffhanger.
Okay.
Thanks.
We always get so short sessions.
It's true.
Let's play. Let us play.
Okay. 30 minutes more. And can you tell me after? Give mommy 30 minutes. Okay. What is it, baby?
What did you get me for 7-Eleven?
Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots. Okay, bye. Alright, anywho, so yeah, it's probably about this time that Nicholas and Arthur are exiting the church and kind of looking around to see where you guys are at. And spots you further down the road there on this little side path.
What was the girl's name again? I'm sorry. I know we heard it.
Did we hear it?
We-
Did I say it?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
This was like right before
Oh wait,
the fight.
yes. I think she did. Somebody did ask her name, and she.
Gon
did
was like,
discuss
"Who
it.
are you and who are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And then she's like, "I'm." And then I did a bad insight.
Not Gertie, not Berta. Something like that.
Gerda?
Yeah, it's something.
Gerda,
With,
Gerda
was
sounds
Gerda.
correct.
yeah, I knew it was a G.
Ha!
It's Gerda. So yeah, Gerda.
Gerda.
Is everything okay? Where did Gun go?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Gun is.
Yeah, you're
gonna,
just
rush
leaning in
into
the
house.
door, not inside.
God is gonna what now?
Yeah. Gun is rushing into the house, and it's like, okay, sweetheart, it's okay. And seeing like Ollie make some motions, he's gonna like try and like gently sort of turn her away from the horrible sight.
And she is absolutely sobbing beside herself as she buries her face against your robes and proceeds to absolutely bawl her eyes out, clutching at them.
Okay. Let's just take you somewhere nicer, okay? I'm not very strong, so I'm not gonna pick her up. But I'm gonna try and take her by the hand and sort of lead her away. It's okay. Just stick with me, okay?
If you're good with investigation, I can carry her in my night costume. Maybe I'm less scary.
With her sadness right now, she is beyond fearing things at the moment. If she is transferred to another person's arms, she will proceed to cling to them, no matter how much zombie gunk is in their fur.
Mhm.
I tried to get the worst of it off. I'm like almost head to toe in armor. I covered up the parts that I wasn't in armor.
Alright.
Yeah, Arthur can carry her easily.
Yeah, if you could
You
take her,
have
that'd be
a
good.
sobbing 7-year-old. And
Arthur could probably carry a sobbing 200-year-old too. So
probably. I mean, Ollie's definitely over 200 at this point. And
how many centuries?
with a 13 in investigation, as you look around the house, you don't see any clear and present danger. But you're not exactly sure what killed her with a 13. Although whatever it is, it does not appear to still be here.
Alright, should we could get her to inn. That's the only place we really know. Maybe when she's a little bit, maybe like if she has some rest, we can ask her if she has any grandparents, any other family.
Or perhaps we can leave her with the nice lady Nicholas talked to.
Nice lady.
The locals might know more about her family or what to do in a situation like this.
Yeah. Alright, I'm a little concerned about the state of you two, because they're already a bit wary of you in the inn, and, we have, in fact, this scene would look bad from the outside, let me just say that.
The crew comes back to the
Agreed.
inn with a newly orphaned girl who sobs and tells everyone who will listen that something ate her mama.
And we're covered in blood, yeah.
Blood and gore. Yeah, let's go take her to the inn. Arthur marches up confidently. This is a good idea.
I was just about to say, like, to go with what Gon was saying. Sorry if I missed some of that. I was catching up on notes. But, I don't know if anything. I know Ollie went to see if there's danger still. But Nick also wants to do a, like, search of the house, see if it's clear.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Also, if Ollie says that the inn people might not take care of her, we did spot the mayor's house. I believe.
Burgermaster.
Okay.
Burgermaster.
And then with that, right before he starts investigating the house, he would have said, like, it might be best if we make sure there's nothing else still lurking to Arthur.
Okay, he kind of shrugs with an armful of 7-year-old. Go ahead.
Oh, you have the 7-year-old. Okay, my bad. I did not realize you had the 7-year-old. My bad.
Yeah,
I was
got
trying
it,
to catch up
so-
on notes and missed things.
And with a
I
5,
can carry her with like one arm, so
Yeah.
I'm the best to take care of her and still be able to defend us. Not just myself, but the girl as well.
with a 5, Nicholas, you don't see anything else dangerous inside the house as you kind of step inside, poke around the one-floored, single-roomed abode. You do notice that the skull and spine of that dead woman is very well intact, though.
Was that a subtle hint that maybe zombification is imminent?
No, that was something else, just for Nicholas.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Nicholas is suddenly very eager to pack the girl's belongings by himself. It's like, go ahead, guys. I've got this.
How old does the body look like?
Less than a day.
Oh shit. People die left and right in this fucking village.
Welcome to Barovia.
We're having a look around.
I'm gonna learn the lyrics for next time.
But it's just me in the house. Everyone started escorting the girl back.
It's you currently in the house, but I don't believe anybody's actually stepped away yet, except for maybe Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur is just like stepped back enough so the girl can't accidentally look inside, like if sheltering her a few steps away from the house. They're trying to figure out which way to go, whether to the inn or the Burgermaster or
Oh, I just
Ever.
assumed. Sorry, Ali. I just assumed you stepped back out again after you did your investigation. No, you still in the house then.
only he said that there is no danger, by the way. Oli will proceed to try to clean up the bodies a little, at least to move them into some restful position and cover them. The one body though.
Sorry.
They're there.
So yeah, Nicholas, you're watching Ollie arrange the body of the woman, cover up the gaping chest cavity.
Okay. I'm assuming that 5 investigation was like searching the house, like if there is a second floor, searching that too.
There is no second floor. It's a
Second
single floor only. It's been
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much ransacked. What few meager possessions they have are strewn about the floor in pieces. With the 5, you don't really find anything of value amongst the debris. The only reason I was letting you know about the body is because it's usually an
Yep.
excuse as to why you're so distracted that you can't fucking find anything.
Yep.
I mean, we are lone pies.
Mm-hmm.
You are still here.
I thought that was satisfied already.
It was.
Because the pie was just like
Yeah,
maybe an hour ago, if less or
sure
less.
was.
And again,
If you're
it
hungry
was
for
a really
pie,
good pie.
or
Okay.
something that can satisfy the pie craving at least.
Does Arthur feel the same way?
Oh yeah, you've been hungry for pie this entire time, but you don't feel the way Nicholas feels.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas
just
has
like-
reasons.
Maybe the Burgermaster has pie.
I think he has
we should
burgers. His
definitely
name
go
is the
there
Burgermaster.
instead. Yeah. We should definitely. You were right. The inn is a bad idea. We should go to the Burgermaster. And they are supposed to be the
Arthur.
leader of the village or something. And we were supposed to
Arthur.
find them in the first place. I mean, they probably have pie, right? The leader person usually has the best food. I mean, he would. They would know what to do with
Oh.
the kid.
Actually,
Would be
because I
safe with
almost
them.
forgot about this, and I was looking at my notes. A little bit distracted, but also seeing that he now has a moment with Ollie, and Ollie's been avoiding him. Otherwise, and has already shared this information with Gon earlier. Nicholas says, "Well, I tried to tell everyone earlier, but since you're here, I learned some things at the tavern. Where are those things? Oh yeah. Above game. Did Ollie ever talk about their friends from last time?
He said that he had friends. I don't think he described them to you.
Okay.
He's typing though,
Um.
so he might remember something that I don't.
But yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about that. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. But yeah, he'll just start kind of going over what he found out at the tavern. Like, well, I found out that the mission we accepted at the tavern we met up at was a farce, just to get us here to become playthings for this Strahd individual. However, something was odd about that. The tavern owner also was telling me that Strahd died centuries ago from a band of adventurers, one with silver hair and a horse shield, one dark skinned with purple hair. Then there's a childlike person who sung in rhyme and in a country tone. Grim Hunter with a duster and a lichen from here, actually. And from that legend, one of them died, two stayed behind, and two escaped. But they somehow killed Strahd a century or more ago.
He freezes.
Can I insight that? Or I don't know if I would recognize this.
Considering how much he freezes up like all the time, kind of debatable whether you recognize it. But let him finish typing first, so we see what happens.
Oh, I did not see they were still typing, my bad.
No, there's no way to tell for sure it's them. He knows by now what happens to hope in a place like this. His posture deflates a little as he starts to gather up anything that looks like it could be a personal belonging for the child. Well, it doesn't look like it's stuck. Good for them still, I guess, he murmurs.
Oh, Ollie's so precious. I want to wrap them in a blanket.
Good for who?
Oh, the successful adventurers who got away, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
At least that's the context I'm drawing from that.
Unless they were elven, they probably have passed away due to time if this story is to be believed. Maybe dwarves. Or gnomes. Actually, there's a surprising number of people that can live that long. Shit.
Yep.
Even some human mages if they reach an ascension and or become liches.
Wanna make a lich? I wanna make a lich.
Do
Well,
you
make a
wanna
lich?
be a necromancer?
unless for
You
a
have to be
few
a necromancer,
exceptions,
Maybe a
4 of them could still possibly be alive, I guess. If the story's to be believed.
Two people stayed behind. Could any of them be alive still?
Yeah, 2 stayed behind and 2 escaped.
And one died.
Yeah. That would be Ollie. I'm bet. I mean, no, wait. They said what kind of person died, so maybe it wasn't Ollie.
There wasn't a description on which ones were which. Like on the
Oh,
dead,
okay.
stayed behind, or escaped.
Mm-hmm.
In unrelated news, I have chocolate meringues.
We're gonna have to come raid and share the chocolate meringues.
Well, as I have stated previously, love is an open door. But if you steal my snacks, I will close it on your toes. Hopefully they got out of here. I don't see why anyone would stay behind. Ollie seems to have moved on from the concept that he could have known them at all, walking toward the door. Still, if it means he can be beat, then I guess that's the only way we'll be getting out of this place. It's like the house all over again, he mutters as he goes to bring the objects to the child.
Okay, but imagine they stayed behind to find and free Ollie.
To be fair, Kin burned down the death house multiple times out of retaliation for it taking Ollie from her. But it never took and it kept coming back, so.
My angsty feelings are multiplying.
She burned down that place every day for 20 years.
Then 100 later, they come across Ollie. Oh my god, you're still alive, wait. Oh, kinda.
But then, yeah, Nicholas will follow Ollie out, seeing nothing else of too much interest in this house.
Alright, and while all that was going on, Gon and Arthur, were you guys doing anything out here?
Yeah,
Gunn
Arthur
is
is kind
trying-
of. Sorry, go ahead.
Gunn is trying to stop Arthur from going anywhere and explain that he's covered in gore.
Yeah, he already stopped, and he's kind of rocking the child, shifting from one foot to the other, trying to soothe her, trying to hum a kind of lullaby type of song. He's pretty good with music, pretty musical. He misses the piano from the house.
Piano misses him. Come home, Arthur.
The forbidden love story. Arthur / piano. Cursed piano.
I think we should try to get you cleaned off somehow before we head.
So if you can
to
get a
talk
few
to anyone.
buckets of water,
Just run the dog through the
that
hose, it'll be
should
fine.
do it. Yeah. At this point, he had his luxury, and then it lasted about an hour, and now, I mean, he could sleep clean, but after that, it's like back to being covered in dead things and disgusting things.
Yeah, maybe you could stand outside the window and I could heave bathwater out at you. That's how there is a shower.
It would almost be like a shower, just rain water down on me.
Naked wolf man outside of inn gets buckets dumped on him from window.
We wouldn't be naked, but because we want to wash off.
Yeah, I
So,
probably
yeah.
need to wash my underclothes, like the Under Armour things. I don't remember what they are called in English, but the little shirt, padded shirt thing that goes under the heavy armor.
I think it starts with
Um,
an H, but I don't remember the word.
Yeah, like
There might be
I don't
water
know.
available in the home, but we shouldn't stay here. The chapel has to have water in order to care the grounds, but that's not the place to go either. Ollie mentions as he approaches with an armful of maybe meaningful objects. Amongst the
Yeah.
objects that you have managed to gather, Ollie would probably be the least torn dress. Perhaps what looks to be a small journal that has childlike writing in it and pictures of pressed flowers. And what looks like a brass bracelet.
My heart. How about this? You're pretty good at talking. You go ahead and explain things. Like, we are going to the burgomaster, right? You go ahead and explain things, and I will just wait behind the corner for the okay. And then bring out the child. Perhaps. Or alternatively, we really just need to find a well of sort and
A lycanthrope, a demon, and a cat man walk into an alley with a child.
It's concerning. Don is concerned. Yeah. A well? Could we find a well?
like in the middle of town. At least I think that's a well.
Chapel? We can go
Let's
take
go
a
back
quick
to the
look.
basement. There was a well there.
Oh, that
The
basement.
chapel
No.
basement or the death house basement?
No. Yeah, I'm sure there are many people in this party who would love to go back there.
Let's return
Yeah.
to the chapel, I guess.
And
I kind of turn meaningfully to Gon. We also kind of have the problem, you know, like our guests might need new accommodations soonish. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Rose is super excited about getting a house all of her own.
Wink, wink, nudge,
Oh.
nudge.
She thinks that Arthur means that they're gonna get a new house.
Yeah, just
Is there a gate to the
Also-
cemetery? As Ollie suggests that we don't go through the chapel, which Arthur is very fine with because bringing the child back inside the place they were locked up is not a
Yeah.
good idea either.
So there is-
Speaking of the cemetery, I also overheard something there that there's supposed to be something in the graveyard keeping it locked, but isn't actually keeping it from getting out. I don't know. It didn't make much sense, but it sounds like there's something in the graveyard causing this town trouble.
That's fine. I
Wait,
can
is that a
fight
Nicholas
one-handed.
maybe bad idea. Bad idea.
I don't know if this kid has been causing anyone trouble, even though I still don't trust her, given our past experience, but
Okay, but could it have been the zombie that caused the trouble and we kind of took care of it?
possibly.
Let's
But-
check it out. So kind of marches forward looking for the well.
So, as you approach the gates, you see that they are wrapped in chains and locked up, quite sturdily. Go ahead.
I just saw the sorry cut down to put you back now.
Arthur is already eyeing the chains like, no, not again. No, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, what's this chains? Round 2. Go!
Ollie silently hands Gon the crowbar.
Does it seem like there's a lock on the chains?
Yes, there is a lock on the chains. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Arthur motions to the lock. 15.
Okie dokie. So, as Ollie approaches to pick the lock and you kind of squint into the cemetery, you notice movement between a few of the tombstones and mausoleums.
Can I make out what kind of movement? Like animal or humanoid? Slowly shuffling or kind of
Kind of shuffling.
unfully walking?
Kind of shuffling. They're small figures, probably about the height of a dwarf in most cases, some smaller, some larger. Not very much larger, though.
Arthur, if we're going to get in a scrap again, do you think you could
Many.
help me a little bit?
Yeah.
As there are still clear bite wounds on his arm.
Arthur kind of shifts the girl in his arm to just offhand and kind of sighing pats Nicholas on the shoulder, like on the bite mark. You get 10 points back.
Thank you.
I don't think we should.
If
go
you
in there.
find pie, Arthur kind of grips his shoulder and squeezes.
So, with a 16,
Let me know.
with a 16 sleight of hand, you pick the lock with a little click, clack, ding, and the chains part as the lock falls away, slithering down into the ground in a heap of clinking metal. The gates swing slowly open inward.
So how many figures have I seen?
You've seen about 5 or 6 so far.
5 or 6, okay. So far.
I don't think you should bring the child in there.
And do you think it's a better idea to leave her alone outside?
You know what? I'm a coward. Just leave her with me. I'll stay here. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Alright. Your darling. See the nice man. He's much friendlier looking face. He'll take care of you while we cleaned up and yeah.
Okay.
Arthur draws his sword. two-handed this time.
The little girl shuffles over and kind of flops in a sitting position down on the ground next to Gon. She's still crying, but she's not sobbing anymore. The tears are just running silently down her cheeks, trekking through the grime streaked there.
Can I give her the frog on a stick, or is it too morbid? Would I judge it a cute little thingy?
I'm sorry, what?
I have a frog on a stick or a wooden figure, like just like one of
If
them.
we're gonna
Can
start
I
giving
give
this
it to
child
her?
things from the death house, I still have an item.
They aren't magical. They've been checked.
Okay, sure. I mean, if you want to.
Here, have this box, little girl.
No, not the box, not the box. The wooden figure, like it's kind of like a doll, really. Look, it's nice. It will protect you.
Protect my mommy.
Oh shit! I don't
Uh-uh.
know. Okay, Tabaxi children are very different.
It's okay.
So are elven ones.
So, you guys are heading into the cemetery then? So Arthur and Nicholas are. Ollie, are you going with them or are you staying out here with Gon and the girl?
Blows after.
Okay, follows after.
Try to
Alright.
distract her, Ollie mentions to Gon, gesturing to her things.
As the three of
Meaning
you
the kids' things.
As the three of you step into the cemetery, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Perception.
19.
Oh!
Very good,
Nice,
very
nice.
good.
We see
Hey,
everything.
we're on top of it.
You don't need
What
me.
we see is instead of the 5 or 6,
Who
like 2
needs a
dozen.
plus? We don't need no +7 to perception. We're good.
Alrighty. So as you guys step into the cemetery, Nicholas, possibly with your fur to be clean, you're the first one to spot the well. It is located next to a small mausoleum that has half-dead roses wrapped around it, right here. So it is a little bit into the cemetery, past a couple of the rows. So you pointed out to the other two, and you guys start making your way in that direction. Ollie and Arthur kind of looking about in a wary fashion after Arthur announced that he could see something in there. And as you make your way towards it, you do notice more of these figures. They appear to be moving through the mists and the gravestones, usually just out of visual view of you being able to see exactly what they are. But you make it to the well without any issues.
Okay.
Especially Ollie. Ollie vanishes from sight, reappears next to the well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I feel like stealth is definitely in order. That I was debating it.
You can roll it if you want to. Ollie definitely got stealthy. Nicholas the good. Arthur, clinkety clankety clunkety clink.
Yeah.
It's more like clink, squish, clunk, slosh, clink, squish.
Oh god.
Nick is going to remain vigilant near the well. Not really being aggressive, or chasing anything, but definitely on edge.
Okay. Alright, so you
Oh,
guys
there we go. Ollie offered to do that.
always keep in watch. Gon gives himself vigilant blessing. Alright, so the well is a very standard stone well with moss creeping over the edges of the worn, dark obsidian. There is a bucket hanging from the wooden trestle above. It appears to be dry rotted with age, but looks like it might be at least serviceable enough for 1 or 2 buckets of water before collapsing. And as you peer down into the well itself, you can see the slight shimmer that is water about 20-25 feet below you.
Hey. Arthur is gonna volunteer to draw water.
Okay. So as you're drawing the water, Ollie is going to try to sneak up on one of the figures. Ollie, you've already rolled a 24 in stealth. Can you just tell me what your passive perception is really quick? $11. Okie dokie. So you do have to get a little bit close to be able to see exactly what it is you're dealing with. Fortunately, you move silently, not even your hair swishing behind you, giving so much as a ripple to the mists. You seem to pass right through them, actually. Completely silent, almost as though your feet aren't even touching the ground. Um, you manage to draw close to one of the figures, close enough that you can make out features. A pair of nice little knee-high breeches, a waistcoat ragged at the edges, sandy-haired little fellow about 5 years old. His skin is pale and almost greenish tinged. His jaw hangs slack, and his eyes are milky white. Then you notice most of the figures in this graveyard appear to be about child-sized. Hey, Gon, the little girl that's sitting next to you, while she's still crying, she is currently scratching her arm and wincing a little bit in pain.
Oh, oh no.
Let me take a look at that. Did you
Ha,
hurt yourself
ha,
or something?
ha.
Oh, no, the man with the scary face bit me before he threw me in the basement. And she rolls up her sleeve to show you a arm that has a mottled greenish purple cast around what looks like tooth marks, maybe a couple of hours, entire day old, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if our cleric does the cure things. What can I cure? I can cure things.
Do you
Do
have
I- do I
anything to eat? I kind of feel hungry. And that's where we're gonna stop for the night.
Oh.
I can cure disease and poison. I have enough lay on hands to do that. Still. Ask for Arthur if you need to.
She's not gone yet, but anyway. Thanks.
Accurate.
Thanks, everybody out there who may or may not have been watching tonight. We greatly appreciate it. You can catch us possibly this Wednesday for Frozen Sick. If not, of course, we'll be here on Friday for Dragons, also maybe Dungeons. From those of us here at Curses, also maybe Vampires, good night, and why do you keep trusting children? It's a bad fucking idea. Bye!
That's exactly what Nick has been saying. Bye.